Okay, Bill Ritchie, let's get rolling with a general overview of your problem.
There are all these things. This cup with a half-wood press on it made of ebony. It went to Venezuela. Or these ceramic tiles. Every one of these objects would require cataloging, which has been done, and a kind of a docent who goes around and explains each thing and why it's interesting and why anybody might want to own it. That's what would be behind making of the Artiscrip. One Artiscrip, for example, would be based on those tiles. This one is actually a certificate of authenticity that I made for our granddaughter. And this is one that I built for an artwork, Target Heart from the Target Art series. It was more of the idea of the Artiscrip. It looked like a stock certificate. The brochure explains it.
For take two, try to explain how your idea is supposed to work.
You know, every day when I practice making these videos and I clean up the props that I put out here, I think, what am I going to do with all this stuff? And the answer, I know the answer. The answer is that I will sell it all and I will build that factory of my dreams, a factory that makes printing presses and games and all kinds of software for teaching. And I'll sell it not by objects necessarily, but by what's called Artiscrip. Artiscrip is like a stock certificate. They're kind of decorative. They're kind of collectible. And so people buy the Artiscrip in lieu of the actual object. The objects themselves stay in this sort of museum. And the whole thing, of course, is digital. It's all virtual. Well, that's the kind of thought that goes through my mind when I'm cleaning up all these things that I use.
Okay, for take three, focus on one idea, like an example of that docent thing you mentioned.
These are 4 ceramic pieces that make a tetrahedron, and they came apart in the kiln. And so I made these trays out of them with an etched brass name for each one of them of the 4 women who fell to earth in my story of the women who fell to earth from the planet Flora. They're called the Florians, and they came here to help mankind save Earth's human and other life sustainability.
Okay, for take four, let's take a wide shot and then zoom in while you talk about the designing involved.
Of course, the process of getting from those objects, like those little trays, is a design problem. And making the Artiscrip, the paper, is a design project of combining the image of those objects with some kind of certificate, like these examples that I've made.
That will do, Bill. Good luck. This is Mark, a generated voice by 11 Labs.